Hey, hey, I'm live, going live on this beautiful day. I'm on holidays, so I'm coming to you live with my friends, my little stuffies. I'm staying at my in-laws, and they live in the beautiful Okanagan, so I'm blessed to have this beautiful home to work from that overlooks the lake, Skaha Lake, and that's where we were all afternoon. That's why I'm late. But I didn't want to rush the beach time, because I'm on holidays. So, yeah. So I'm here now. A little bit of wind blown and sun tanned. I'm just going to share this video. I hope you guys are having a good summer. We've got some major fires going on all around us. And luckily where I'm at, there's no fires. But we're having a very, very hot summer in most parts of our province. So that's just the way it goes, I guess. All right, here we go. Just sharing that. Cool. So, oh, hi Kyla. How's it going? Glad you can hear me. So today I wanted to talk about manifesting and creating dreams, because some of my clients are doing amazing things and they're really taking the advice and the guidance that I have and they're running with it. And it's been pretty powerful to see, people take the action. And so I just wanted to talk a little bit about the law of attraction and how it really works, because we seem to forget that you have to feel as though it will happen, and you have to trust and have that faith in order for things to manifest and to happen. And sometimes we want something so bad, and we write it out and we do all the things that the law of attraction rules say, and the shit doesn't become real. It doesn't become a manifestation. And the reason why is because subconsciously you're not attracting it. So for example, say you're really short on funds. I mean, finances are a huge one for most of my clients. And the great thing is working with me, you do gain more income, because I teach you these tools that I have had to learn because of my own money story. And working with great coaches and working directly with energy and consciousness, you can attract everything. And I'm living that lifestyle right now. So for example, when it comes to really achieving and growing and bringing in what you need, that 90% unconscious part of you needs to feel like it will happen. So here's a common mistake some people make. They write out their dreams and their goals, and they pray about it and they take action, but then it doesn't show up and it doesn't happen. And then they fall back in that old pattern of, it's not going to come, it's not going to happen. And then it's like a pendulum. So you feel great. You feel like, oh, it's going to happen. I'm going to manifest this new client, or I'm going to manifest this income this month. And then when it doesn't happen, you're going to go back into that fear or that money story or whatever that is. And the reason why most of the time it doesn't happen is because you subconsciously believe it won't. And so this is the tricky part, peeps, is, you can do the cookie cutter method, but you have to heal and clear the subconscious shit for it to work. So if you're having money trouble and say you go work for someone and they don't pay you, well, subconsciously you told yourself, well, I guess I'm not deserving of money. Or subconsciously you have attracted someone who won't pay you because everyone rips you off anyways. So do you see? It's this subconscious feeling. It's this subconscious belief system that you're still carrying. So the powerful part of coaching is you actually get to find and pinpoint those areas that you aren't even conscious of. You're not even conscious of maybe having lifetimes of living in poverty. You're not even conscious that maybe you have just this minor belief that money or whatever your story is, I use money as an example because it's just such a common thing because we live in a monetary society, and it's just energy. Maybe you have some belief that money only comes to you when you work really hard. So you work your ass off and just to get ahead, and then you get really ahead, and then it gets behind because you have to work your ass off. And if you're not working your ass off, then it's not going to come. So do you see? It's just, this is the thing, is we all have our own little stories. We have our own little micro management brains, our own little computers that have been programmed since birth, and we carry lifetimes of energy from before. So in my lifetime now, I've had to clear over and over oaths of being poor. I have to keep breaking them because I'm a healer, and I've been a healer in many lifetimes, or I've been a hard worker in many lifetimes where I've suffered financial blows and being poor. I have to keep cutting those cords or pulling out those cords and reminding my body, my human body, that, you know what? I don't have to give my health up to help other people anymore. So, that being said, today I wanted to talk about that. I wanted to talk about the manifesting and the attraction, because you're attracting exactly the vibration you're sending out. And no matter the amount of work that you do, the amount of action you do, you have to align it with your head, your heart, and your spirit, all in one big line. And when you do that, then you're able to send it out to the universe. Then you're able to put it out there and attract exactly what you want. And so I recommend practicing the art of the law of attraction by doing little fun things like saying, okay, I'm gonna today, I'd like to attract I have a friend who actually did this. I want to attract a peppermint tea. And, play around with that. Feel it coming in, and then let it go and have faith that this peppermint tea is going to show up. Because this example is great. So I have a friend who did this in her job place, and literally somebody came by that afternoon that had never been to her office and said, oh, I was at Tim Hortons and I thought I'd bring you a peppermint tea. And so she was like, oh my gosh, right? Just a reminder that this shit works. And she actually had a peppermint tea every day that week, which is incredible. So maybe it's not a peppermint tea for you. Maybe it's just like $5, or maybe it's a back rub. I don't know, whatever it is your thing is. So remember, we have to heal and clear those subconscious belief systems and that programming and bring it to the conscious surface if something you're trying to attract isn't coming. Okay? So, yeah. So do you guys have questions? Do you want me to give you insight to anything? Maybe you're trying to manifest something and it's not coming. Maybe you just want to check in on your business. Maybe you want to check in on your relationship or your health. So feel free to post in the comments, write your question. I am having an awesome vacation. Thank you, Kyla. The tough part for me is balancing work and play because the kids are here too, and yeah, it's a beautiful place to be. So balancing for me right now is key to having my good vacation. So don't be shy. Put any questions you have. I'm just going to share my video in one more place here. Get some more people on to ask any questions. In the meantime, go ahead and write any questions you have. Okay, so just sharing. One moment, please be patient. So I hope that, anyone here who's feeling, that something's not connecting, something's not working, and there's lots of resistance, that you're looking deeper into, by asking yourself, where do I need to look deeper into this matter? Things like that, really tapping in and finding out where maybe the root belief system is, or the resistance is in the body, because your body has all the answers. And if you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the comments. I'm going to pull a card for us today. Okay, so I haven't pulled any cards for me today, so I'll pull one for all three of us that are on right now. Hello, thank you for joining me. It's easy to scroll through these videos, I know, so don't worry, I wouldn't be offended. So manifesting your desires. Where are you having a hard time manifesting something? Do you need more insight into it? Okay, so the card of the day on manifesting, creating. Receptivity. Oh, interesting. Oh, hi, Ashley. Good to see you here, honey. Yeah, I'm happy you get to tune in too. I think a lot of people prefer when I do the evening appointments, but okay, so I'm going to answer Ashley's question in just one moment. Receptivity. So this is the card of the day. See that blue, the blues, and there's the femininity, the breasts, the lotus flower. That's beautiful. So where are you not receiving? Where are you not receptive to wisdom, knowledge from your guides, knowledge from the universe in helping you achieve and manifest your goals to create what you desire? Okay, so I'm going to answer some questions here. Okay, so Kyla. Okay, I think Ashley, yours just went and got hidden. Oh no, it's here. Okay, Kyla asked, I applied for a job. She's waiting for a call. Okay. So, Kyla, you're having a hard time. You're having a hard time with getting the job that you desire. And that's kind of what I'm getting from what you read. You're waiting for a call for a job that you applied for. And so for you, I'm feeling like you're just applying for jobs for financial comfort right now. You're just applying for the job that you're just hoping that will help you financially. So I don't feel you're super stoked on the job you just applied for. And I don't feel... Oh, and look at that. I got the schizophrenia card. That doesn't mean you have schizophrenia. This is talking about energy, right? So energy balancing. Yeah, so when I tap into you right now, I feel like you're not following your passion. You're not following your purpose yet. And you're just humdrumming along. And when that happens, it's not as easy to manifest what you want because it's not in complete alignment. So this card is actually being the old idea of getting stuck between a rock and a hard place. So that's kind of where I feel you're at right now. And it's precisely this sort of situation when we get stuck in the indecisive and dualistic aspect of the mind. Should I let my arms go and fall head first, or let my legs go and fall feet first? Should I go here or there? Should I say yes or no? You see, it's this Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Okay, good. And whatever decision we make, we will always wonder if we should have decided the other way. So you are stuck in your head a lot still, honey. The only way out of this dilemma is unfortunately to let go of both at once. So this is the part of manifesting, right? You have to trust that when you're in alignment with your passion and your purpose, you're going to attract what you need. So feel the job and remember that, feel that you've got the job. Remember that if you don't align with it, you won't get the job. And yeah, so let go and trust, honey, and then start following what you enjoy. Stop the humdrumming along. You have to make these choices for you. You can't work your way out of this one by solving it, making lists of pros and cons, or in any way working it out in your mind. Better to follow your heart if you can find it. If you can't find it, just jump. Your heart will start beating so fast there will be no mistake about where it is. So this is a great card for you, honey. Yeah, so, you know, you've really got to get clear, and we really need to connect, okay? And I really wish you all the best with this change, and send you all my love and all the abundance that you really need and deserve, okay? Hugs. Okay, Ashley asks, is there any obstacles I need to be aware of when moving this fall? Okay, that's a good question. Anything, any obstacles? What I'm feeling is housing. It's housing that I'm getting. I'm feeling that might be an obstacle, finding the proper place. I'm feeling like it's housing is what I'm getting. And I'll pull a card. Rebirth is the card you get. Beautiful. So I feel the move is excellent for you. I mean, change, growth. I mean, anytime you step out of your comfort zone, you allow your energy to expand. Anytime you step out of what's familiar, you're welcoming new opportunities, you're meeting new people. So yeah, I'm just getting the housing thing. So what I'm feeling is, the messages I'm getting right now are to look into asking friends of friends. So I feel like you might line up the perfect place by going through friends, and then they'll hook you guys up. And I think it has something to do with you have a dog. I think you have a dog, and maybe that's what it is people are just really stringent where you're going, and it's almost like they get their pick of tenants. So it's really important that you manifest it by feeling the place, lining it up, closing your eyes and seeing the place that you're going to get, seeing it being affordable, and use that intuition that you have and use that wisdom that you have and line it up. So you're going to draw it in energetically. Don't draw into the fear. Don't draw into the worry of not having the perfect place or even that being an obstacle. I'm just throwing that out there that you're going to have to do more of the work to manifest your place through visualization, trusting, and doing that work with the law of attraction. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, so you got rebirth. I'll read the card, because cards are just so damn fun, aren't they? How can we not play with cards? Yeah, so I really am excited for you and your move. You're welcome, Kyla. Love you too, baby. Okay, so this card depicts the evolution of consciousness, described by Friedrich Nietzsche, I think, in this book, Thus Spake Zarathustra. Oh, interesting. He speaks of the 3 levels of camel, lion, and child. The camel is sleepy, dull, self-satisfied. He lives in delusion, thinking he's a mountain peak, but really... Oh, no, sorry. I went ahead. The 3 levels. Okay. The camel is sleepy, dull, self-satisfied. He lives in delusion, thinking he's a mountain peak, but really he is so concerned with others' opinions that he hardly has any energy of his own. Emerging from the camel is the lion. When we realize we've been missing life, we start saying no to the demands of others. We move out of the crowd, alone and proud, roaring our truth. But this is not the end. Finally, the child emerges, neither acquiescent, nor rebellious, but innocent and spontaneous to his own true being. Whatever the space you're in right now, sleepy and depressed, or roaring and rebellious, be aware that it will evolve into something new if you allow it. It is a time of growth and change. Oh, that's beautiful. So yeah, moving your life all those kilometers away, leaving your comfort zone, leaving your friends, leaving your family, those are huge, huge steps to take. And honestly, you're going to go through these phases, which most people do, and embrace them. And remember that you're opening yourself to these amazing new opportunities and experiences, and enjoy the ride, enjoy the adventure, and try not to get stuck in the head. The head keeps coming up tonight. And move yourself down into that heart and trust that inner knowing that you have and that inner wisdom. Okay? Okay, sweetie? Does anyone else have any questions? I can pull a card. Give me your question. You have something to do with your business? I feel like someone on here right now has a business and they want to know more. Oh, thanks for the hearts and the thumbs up. That makes me feel really good. Hey, Kristen. Welcome, sweetheart. Welcome to the Okanagan. What do you want to know? I'm happy to help. I'm in my element here in the OK Falls, in the sunshine. I do not miss the rain. I don't miss the rain of our place. You got a question? Want some insight? Hey, hey, hey. I know there's a delay when I talk. Some cards just flew out of the deck while I was saying, do you have a question? Do you want to know anything? Okay, so you're feeling overwhelmed, been working full-time and working from home. Yes, yes, I bet you are. I bet you are. Okay, so what's your question then about it? What do you want to do? What is it that you're trying to achieve? What is it you want to let go of right now or attract? Because we're talking about manifesting, creating. So since working with me, you've created quite a business, struggling. So balance, yeah, balance, of course. So balancing your successful business and balancing your full-time job. So I know you love doing what you do, but there's fear about letting go of the full-time job because you're supporting yourself and your family. And the cards that flew out were Source. That's the groundedness. This is like a grounded card for you. Staying grounded, rooted in the soil. And then Transformation is, I think, what you're going to be experiencing again. So, my dear, the transformation comes from within. So you have to sit down and decide what it is that is most important to you, what it is that you most desire and want to achieve, and start setting some goals. Because I don't feel like you've been writing out your goals or focusing on any short-term goals. And so that's part of being grounded. So you can set your yearly goals. I just wrote a post about this actually. And then your 6-month goal, and then break it down, right? So into 2-week increments. So what do you want to achieve in a month? And then break it down. What do you achieve in 2 weeks? So getting the first week done. So balancing, yeah, so your goals are laid up in the air. Exactly. This makes total sense with the source. Remembering you are source. You can manifest and have everything you desire. There's no limitations. There's no glass ceiling. Beyond creation, beyond this reality, you can create anything. So that's why I'm feeling you need to stay grounded. And you need to get a notebook and you need to write all the shit down that you want to achieve, because you are the action taker. You're just missing the spiritual manifesting section of what you need to attract what you desire. Okay? So that is the connecting with source and saying, okay, this is what I truly desire in my heart, and writing those goals down and feeling like they've happened, and even writing them out like they have happened, because that's the key to your success and your balancing of it. Then balancing it as well is setting time aside in your calendar. Actually putting in there, okay, I work out at this time, because your life is so busy. You have a lot on your plate. What can you let go of? What can you let go of? When you set your calendar for the week, maybe there's certain things that you should let go of, because it'll give you more time to achieve these other goals, which will bring you in your income or your abundance. Does that make sense? Okay, so the transformation card, I believe, is for everyone on the call. So if you're on the call right now, I'm going to read this out for all of you, because we're in the summer. Okay, great, Kristen. Transformation. I mean, transformation, it's a great card, but it's not always so exciting to transform, right? Leaving the old self behind. The central figure in this card sits atop a vast flower of the void and holds the symbols of transformation, the sword that cuts through illusion, the snake that rejuvenates itself by shedding its skin. And you know what? I was running this morning and I almost ran over a snake. So this card's for me too. Anyway, the broken chain of limitations and the yin-yang symbol of transcending duality. So balancing that feminine masculinity, which some of us have more masculinity and less femininity, and vice versa. The other reaches down to touch the mouth of the sleeping face, symbolizing the silence that comes when we are at rest. This is a time for a deep let go. And we just had the full moon, so we're still in that powerful phase of letting go and taking action for what we're achieving, our goals. So set fucking goals, people. Write them down. Write them down like they've happened, and they will happen. Create vision boards or dream boards. They're powerful. I mean, I had a paddle board with this woman doing a yoga move cut out on my vision board. And I had it hanging up for like 2 or 3 years after I had tried paddleboarding the first time. I loved it, so I put it on my vision board and I let it go. Well, I manifested a brand new paddleboard, free shipping, and I friggin' love it. So this morning I almost ran over a snake, and this afternoon I got to do some paddleboard yoga in my bikini, and I kept all my junk in. Barely. I went far away to do my yoga. Okay, so this is a time for a deep let go. So where in your life, ask yourself, do I need to let go? And this is what I was getting for you, Kristen. Your plate is overheaping full, so take out the shit that's not giving you value, that's not giving you abundance, that's not giving you happiness, and let it go, because then you'll have more time and more alignment with what you need to attract. Yeah, Kyla, I know, I'm pretty fun sometimes. Okay, so allow any pain, sorrow, or difficulty just to be there, accepting its facticity. It's very much like the experience of Gautam Buddha, when after years of seeking, he finally gave up, knowing there was nothing more that he could do. So in this sense, I say allow yourself to feel all the feelings, allow yourself to feel overwhelmed, because it allows you to actually release the stuff that's not working. We go through these negative emotions so we attract more positive emotions, so that we attract more of what we desire in our life. And that's really powerful for you. Oh, it says here that very night, Buddha became enlightened, because he finally gave up knowing where there was nothing more that he could do. So when you let go of attachment, I think is what that's saying. Transformation comes like death in its own time, and like death, it takes you from one dimension into the other. So we can reach into other dimensions. We can attract and pull in energy and push energy. And so your plate is heaping full of energy. So start pulling in the energy for you and letting go of what's not working. Okay, honey? I think that'll help. Set some goals. Write them out. So everyone on the call, transformation. So allowing yourself to transform is letting go of attachment. Letting go of attachment of identity. I mean, in shamanic training, we have to let go of our ego, and that's the attachment to our identity. So like, you know, when I tell people what I do, I'm attaching myself to this this title, and it's funny because I'm always changing my title. I'm a coach now, more for business and life, and I used to be more for life, right? So allow yourself to morph and change and grow and be flexible and be adaptable and bring in that abundance by aligning your truth, your heart-centered truth, with your desire. Okay? So, anyone else have any questions or want me to pull a card for them? Just say, me, and I'll pull a card. Any insight? I got more time. So it's funny, we, when we were coming south to come visit family here, my air conditioning broke. And I manifested it being fixed when we were going to leave. And the part wasn't in, but the guy filled it up to make sure that the air conditioning was working. Oh, Bobby, hi. Okay, I'll pull a card. Anyway, and our trip got postponed like a week. And we left on one of the hottest days of the summer with no air conditioning for 18-hour, well, it was a 15-hour drive, but it takes like 16, 17 hours. So I manifested the air conditioning working to only have it not work when we had to change times or dates. And we did make it here safe and sound, you know, wind blown, crusty from the wind blowing. Oh my gosh. And yeah, so my air conditioning's not going to be fixed till the end of the month. So I'm kind of stuck in the Okanagan till then. Okay, Bobby, what you got here? Some insight, some card insight, some card love. Funny. Okay. Okay, Bobby. Ooh, your card today is control, honey. Look at that. Holding on for dear life. Ooh, just trying to control it and it's just not working. Okay, so this is about letting go of control. Letting go of attachments to control. Accepting that something is out of your control. This is a tough one for most of us. I know it is for me in some areas. So when I pull the control card and you see the person holding like this is what happens when we're in control. We feel like we're in control. We're driving the bus and we're gripping the, yeah, you relate to this one, and we're gripping the steering wheel really tight because we really want to go in this direction. And what happens is we're cutting the circulation off in our arms. And we're forcing to go into one direction, but really we're meant to go in a different direction. But we don't realize that. We think we're supposed to go this way. So this is really about letting go and trusting that you're on the right path, that you're actually going in the right direction, and everything's going to work out. And I'm feeling like there's another person involved with this card. Maybe a man? And I feel like you need to let go of whatever that is or whatever that situation has going on that you're trying to control. Just let it go. Just trust and go with that heart-centered feeling that you know is truth, because you have to trust your body. Your body will tell you. You'll get a tummy ache or you'll get a headache sometimes when your body's trying to tell you something, and so you just have to listen. Okay? Okay, good. Hope that helps you, sweetie. Anyone else want me to pull a card today? I got more time. I'm on vacation. I can talk to you guys all day. Although I'd like to see your pretty faces. That would be nice. I have to look at my own face, which took me some time to get used to. So if you want me to pull a card, just put your hand up. Say hey, say yay, say yippee. I have a few more minutes. I'm sitting here on my queen size bed that I have all to myself and my in-laws with my little stuffies over here. My daughter loves them. It's pretty cute. You're welcome, Bobby. I hope that helped. Thanks for the blue heart. I love hearts. Give me all your hearts, people. I love the love that you send. Anyone else want a card while I'm here? I'll pull another one. Oh, okay. So Kyla wants another one. Oh, hearts. Thank you. Thanks for the love, guys. I love you too. Okay, so Kristen wants another one too. Okay, Kyla was first. You gotta take turns. Come on. All right, Kyla. One more insight to help out. Let's see. What you got? Adventure. Oh my goodness. Look at that. So that is totally your card for the day. That's the inner child in you that wants the adventure, that is so sick of playing safe and having to just take the jobs that make the money. What does that little girl want to do? What does she really want to do? What does she want to play? There you go, Kyla. Your inner girl is speaking to you loud and clear. She's ready for adventure. Not all this serious shit all the time. Being an adult is just not fun all the time. Why can't we be funner adults, hey? Kristen, you're pretty fun. You're pretty fun to hang out with. You're trouble, though. I'm kidding. Okay. What does Kristen get? Okay, so just so you guys know, I was shuffling just now. And Kristen, you got adventure. Yep. Yeah, you might be going on an adventure, hey? So this is, again, we're just trying to control everything. We're trying to get what we want in life, and we're trying to manifest and do this and that. But maybe we just need to have fun. Why can't life be fun? Why can't we manifest with laughter and joy and playfulness and have dance parties all the time? Sober ones, because I don't like hangovers. You know? So maybe we all need to think about that. You know? That transformation might be that inner child that wants to come out and play. Today my inner child got to play, I have to say. The paddle boarding on the water was just so much fun. So yeah, let's get creative. Let's get into the fun, into the energy of it. Yes, sober ones. You know, Nelson, where I used to live, has dance church. Can you believe it? You go to dance church. You show up and you just dance for an hour. It's dance church. Aw, thanks for the hearts, everybody. I love you all. I'm so blessed. Such a great tribe of people. So, anyone else want a card before I call it? Okay. My daughter's coming in. You can hear the kids in the background. What's that noise? Someone's being silly. Can you close the door, sweetheart? Hello, whoever just hopped on. Do you want a card? I'm about to call it, and if you want me to give you some insight, I will. Okay, well, if nobody else wants one, Ashley will have one. Okay, Ashley, let's pull you a card, sweetie. All right, I'm shuffling them up. Sophia, don't bump the bed, okay? Go on, out you go. Don't be silly. That's my little sweetie pie, being a 6-year-old stinker. Okay, Ashley. Oh, you got sorrow, honey. Oh. So this one tells me you're sad about your move. That you're sad about moving. It could be deeper sorrow than that. But that's what I'm getting, is that, you know, that feeling of moving, that feeling of leaving a place. Okay, close the door, honey, okay? And, you know, what is sorrow? Sorrow is grief. Sorrow can be changed from leaving your ego behind and having to rechange and reinvent yourself where you're moving. And that can be scary, and that can be a sad time, and just understand that that's normal, and it's okay to feel those feels, but you don't have to feel them over and over again. Okay, yeah, I'm sad, and I'm having a day where I'm sad that I'm moving, and I feel nervous, and I'm scared, and I'm leaving behind my stability and my friends and my family. But I'll get through it. It'll be okay. Okay? So that's the sorrow card for you, honey. Yes, I see lots of new opportunities where you're going. Lots of wonderful friends that you're going to make. Cool. Anyone else want a card? Now that you've heard, like, there's 4 kids in the house right now. It's hilarious. One's making him sound like he's puking. Speaking of inner children, my daughter walks in. She's 6, so that inner 6-year-old, hey? Okay, so my phone's going to die in a few minutes. So if anyone has any desire for a card, now is your chance. Until next Wednesday. At 5, because I changed the time, and today it was at 7. Okay, I'll give you a couple more minutes. Thanks, Kyla. You're amazing too, sweetie. I am having fun. Okay, somebody on the call is being shy for getting a card. I've only pulled 3 cards and there's 4 of you on the call. I can't see who it is. And my phone's going to die soon. I probably have a few more minutes. So if you want insight, you want insight into your business, you want insight into your relationships, I'll pull you a card. Okay, guys, well, it was a slice. It was super fun to have you all here with me on my vacation in my lovely little room with my stuffies and talking about the law of attraction, manifesting, letting go of control. We covered inner child, playtime. I mean, this was pretty amazing, and we all needed to hear it. So, yeah, so I thank you so much for being here, everyone. Thank you so much for tapping in and asking your questions and being open. Yes, Kristen, I can't wait either for your past life regression. Yeah, when I get back, we'll book you in. And yeah, so I wish you all a lovely rest of the week, and hopefully you're all safe from forest fires and staying cool and happy. And I'd love to hear if anything has shifted or changed since this time with you this week with the cards. And yeah, okay. Oh, I should probably plug myself in right now. I've got 2 more spaces left for my coaching one-on-one. And I'll tell you that it has been powerful what I'm achieving with these beautiful people that I'm working with. So if you're still on the fence about coaching, just book a bloody appointment with me. Let's book a time. We'll talk for 20 minutes, half an hour, and we'll get clear, because I don't want to turn anyone away because of finances. I will talk to you about it if that is your problem. Not your problem, if that is the frequency vibration of the finances you're attracting, because I want to get your frequency up so you're attracting more, and then you're getting what you need. So if you want to work with me, PM me. I'll send you my calendar. You book in, and we have a nice talk, and we get you achieving everything that you desire. And honestly, the pulling of the energy, the pushing of the energy, it's powerful shit, and it works, and we can get rid of those limiting belief systems and all the other stuff that you are not figuring is affecting you, but it possibly is. And past lives and this life, I mean, come on, it's amazing. You have to bring yourself everywhere you go. So if you really want to clear energy away, get connected, get achieving your goals quickly, make more money, be healthier spiritually, physically, mentally, then I am accepting clients, and I'd love to work with you after we set up a call and figure out if we're meant to be together, if we're meant to work together. I don't accept everyone because I've got my energy out, pulling in my dream clients, and they're pulling me in, and it's been fabulous. So much love, and again, thank you so much, ladies, for jumping on the call and being there as my support and as I support you, and I send you all love and peace for the week. Bye!